This
all the doubts.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we are the organization registered in India, and we are working as a private limited organization and registered with the name of MyVandhu, my online education. In this training, I will cover all the best practice scenarios of portfolio project management, including your certification contents. And then I'll take industry real-time business scenarios. So we will take some business cases from IT industry or some industry from where you are having already some experience. So we can go with that. Wherever I'm going for explaining the business process, along with that, I will explain how you can execute the business transactions, means how you can use the applications, and then I'll go for all necessary settings. So all required configuration will be explained in sessions. Okay, and I will provide you some customized study material. So we are having some standard study material, but apart from that, we are having some specific documents which we will follow in these trainings. So, and the next recordings will be kept, that whatever the sessions we are conducting, that will be recorded, and then you can access these recorded material or recorded sessions through our app, that is MyVandhu, my online education, and which you can download by through this link. So I'll send you this link separately to you. Okay, and very soon you will get all these recorded sessions in the web access also. As of now, it's a through app, but in coming days, it will not take much time because we are in the final stage of just transferring the data into our app. Okay, so let me go with that. What exactly this course for? Who is this course for? So as a career wise, when the different candidates are coming from different industries or different backgrounds, so this course is suitable for the project management professionals who want to make their career in SAP portfolio project management side. Okay, and then the SAP consultants who are already having the experience in different modules like project system or FICO or investment management, sales and distribution, PLM. So for them, this course is suitable. And the fresher BTech, the engineering candidates who are looking for make career in PPM. Okay, for them this course is also. And then SAP end users. So in industry, the people who are already having the SAP PPM experience as an end user. So here they will get all entire business process explanation along with the required settings. And so this course is basically to become a consultant, SAP portfolio project management. So after finishing this course, at least you should have the proper idea, proper knowledge to implement particular scenarios in the system. This will be around 35 hours of in-depth online live training, and you will get system access, which will be 24 hours, 24 hour and 7 days. So this will be S/4HANA system, and it's authorized system. It will not be pirated, so you will not get any issues, any dumps. Okay, so it's a latest system. That is a latest system which is released in last year only. And access of all recorded sessions through MyVandhu app. Then along with these sessions, you will get some assignments. So that is around 35 hours of assignment and study material. You will get certification study material, customized user manual, sample business blueprint. So it's just sample to show you how it looks. Consulting notes in SAP PPM, we are having some consulting notes, function specification. We'll discuss the data migration strategies and then final test. And if you are planning for some mock interviews also, we will help you in this case. After finishing this course, we'll give you one course completion certificate. So this will help you to put your experience or some training experience in your organization. Here, goal is to explain all real-time business scenarios along with the configuration, integration with the ERP module like cost calculation and analysis, where we are going to integrate with PS and PPM, CPM, internal order, MSP, and SCM system. Okay. Overview on SAP PPM standard Fury apps. So here we are going to do the practice through SAP Fury apps. And wherever it will require, we'll go with NetWeaver also. Here we are covering certification course contents of SAP PPM. So next agenda here is to explain the EPPM overview first. What is the enterprise portfolio project management, and then PPM S/4HANA capabilities. That is a basic functionality I will explain here, and then we'll go for the Fury to access the SAP PPM, how we can access SAP PPM and how we can do the transaction in SAP Fury. So I'll give you the basic idea here, and then course content and then strategy for certification. So if you have any specific question after that, we'll go for question and answers also. So the first thing comes the EPPM, the concept of enterprise portfolio project management. This concept is very old, and this was being used in different ERPs and different system also. Like if you see the Primavera, in Primavera we used to create one enterprise portfolio, and then we are going further for the project creation. Before discussing the EPPM, here in project system, we are having different type of projects. Okay, so here the type of projects in SAP project system, first is the internally financed project, where the organization is financing these projects, like your investment projects. For example, if you are planning to construct one head office, okay, so whatever the investment is happening here, it has to be financed by the organization. So it's internal project, okay. And another is an external project where it is financed by customer. So here the external finance project will be done for customers.
Sorry, mate. Sorry interrupting. Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can see it. Cool. I was seeing your desktop.
From starting, it was on desktop only.
That's correct.
Oh God.
But I picked whatever you were saying. But now I felt that most probably you are
sorry,
sharing something.
Just
no, it's all good. It's all good. Thanks.
Let me go back. Okay, here. So I'll just give you a brief here. Okay, so this was started from here. Okay, so this course is for, and then course delivery here.
Right.
Goals, and then agenda. So here I'll go again in explanations. So here, yeah, agenda is to explain the EPPM overview. That is the first thing, and second is PPM capabilities overview. Okay, and then I'll go for Fury to access the SAP PPM S/4HANA system, and then we'll discuss the course content and strategy for certification. Okay, so when we are going with the concept of EPPM, before that, let us discuss the type of projects available in SAP. So here we are talking about the project types with respect to your execution. Okay, it's not as per the methodology, implementation methodology. So here the project types, we are having two types of project. One is an internally financed project and another is an externally financed project. The internally financed project, which are being financed by the organization, and we are executing it internally. Like if you are planning to execute a project to construct your office, in that case, even before going for initiation of any project, you need to analyze whether this project will be beneficial for you or not. Is it as per the organization strategy? Is it as per exactly your need or not? So you will find out all the options, and then once it's finalized, then only you will go for initiation of any project. Similarly, when you are doing any externally financed project, whatever the project you are going to start, it has to be aligned with your organization goal. So let's say if you are a manufacturing company, and in any chance, if you are getting any our request for quotation or request for proposal to start any construction project, so it is not aligning with your organization goal, so definitely you will not go for it. So here, when we are going for internally financed project, we are having two type of internally financed project. First is investment project, and another is an overhead cost project. So investment project, the same which I have taken the example, like when you are constructing head office, okay, building. So that is the investment. And here in investment project, you will not have any customer because this is being executed for your organization only. Okay, so here initially we need to incur the cost, and after certain period this will be realized, and then real benefit will be available. Okay, so in starting we can't say what is exactly the exact the profit, or so this has to be calculated based on the different pre-investment analysis procedures like NPV, net present value, and success factor. Okay, then other things like ROI. So based on that we need to analyze the project, and then it will be initiated. The example here, we will not have any customer, no initial revenue. So here whatever the cost you are incurring, periodically it has to be incurred in AUC, and in later stage once your asset is ready, then it will be capitalized to asset. Okay. Here the example, acquisition of fixed asset or investment in research and development. So when you are going to implement this kind of scenario in SAP core system, we are having all these modules. One is the investment management, which will help us to control our budget. Project system to manage to initiate, to plan, to monitor and control, and to hand over your project objects. CO, controlling PPM, portfolio project management. Here it will help us to align project with your organization goal. Okay, and to do the pre-investment analysis. And CPM, commercial project management, we are having some additional functionality which we can use it here. Next is overhead cost project. There we don't have any revenue. Okay, and the cost incurred will be, the incurred cost will be transferred to your expense account. Like if you are doing any, let's say you are the manufacturing company, and whoever is working as a labor in your organization for their kids, you are planning to start some program, education program, where you are putting some amount. So that is an additional expense. It's not a direct investment. So this kind of project, here you will not have any customer, no initial revenue, capitalization to cost center, and example is R&D project or environment production, like this kind of project. Here you can implement in PS, CO, PPM, and CPM. The next comes is externally financed project, where you will have the customer, and based on customer's demand you are executing this project. And here it has to be executed as per your organization strategy to achieve your organization goal. Okay, here you will have the customer, you will have revenue, capitalization to product or project, and then example is like engineering and construction and operation, or MTU scenario, make to order. So this kind of project will be implemented in PS, SD for sales, CO, PPM, and CPM. So here if you see, we are having majorly three different type of project: investment project, overhead cost project, and customer project. And when we are going to implement these different type of projects, we are using different modules. So here when we are going for investment project, my best suitable modules are PPM and PS. And when we are going for overhead cost project, I can cover it in PS itself. And customer project, best suitable module is CPM, commercial project management, and PS. But it doesn't mean I cannot use here PPM in customer project. We can use, but the functionality which is given by SAP, it's best suitable for investment project PPM. So sometimes when we are interacting with the business, it's difficult to explain, like this is your customer project, this is your investment project, here we will use this module, here we will use this module. So to overcome with this unnecessary confusion, the EPPM terminology is best usable here. We can say whatever the projects you are having, we will implement in EPPM, enterprise portfolio project management. So here basically EPPM is the package which is having different modules. So these are the four major modules available in EPPM. First is your project system, second is portfolio project management, third is commercial project management, and fourth is EPC, enterprise project connector. Enterprise project connector we are using to connect your MSP or Primavera with project system or plant maintenance. Okay, So here it's a package, and EPPM now it's a part of core system. Before 1709, it was as an add-on, okay, but now it is coming with your S4HANA deliverables as a core system. But you need to execute some different business functions to activate the functionalities here. So when we are going to understand the EPPM entirely, this architecture, how it looks like, this is here. Okay, so here when we are going to link with that whatever we have discussed here, 1 second. Yeah, so we are having here enterprise portfolio project management. Okay, so this is basically a package of different modules: PS, PPM, EPC, CPM. All these modules are part of this same concept. So you see here, this is the SAP portfolio and project management, and which is integrating with commercial project management, CPM. Okay, and another side is integrating with the different core modules like project system, okay, and human capital management. It is integrating with MRS also, multi-resource scheduling, time CATS, okay, it is integrating with project system and FICO. And another side, third party project management is being integrated by SAP EPC, Enterprise Project Connector. So
I have a
inside,
question
if you
here.
see, yeah.
You want me to interrupt you, or you want me to ask in the end? What do you prefer?
Yeah. Sorry?
How do you prefer? You want me to interrupt you wherever I have a question, or you
No,
want
it's okay.
to ask?
It's okay. It's okay. We can keep it as interactive. No
So
problem.
wonderful,
Yeah.
thanks. So considering current slide, can you explain which components we are covering in this training? Is it
Yeah,
all, or it's just? Yeah, right.
I'm coming on that part only. So
Right.
so basically this is the big picture, complete EPPM here. Okay. But when we are going for portfolio project management, this portfolio project management is having two subcomponent. One is a portfolio management, which you can see it here, and another is a project management. Along with that, that analytics is also there. So that is basically BI analytics, which you need to understand with the basics of BI. Okay. So this course, portfolio project management, is for this component. It is focusing on this. And as per the SAP, for this component, we are having a separate certification also. So how SAP is having the certification here? One certification is for PPM, another is for project system. Okay. And for CPM, we don't have any certification. And for EPC also, we don't have any certification. So this course is focusing here only on portfolio project management, along with your basics, some basics of project system, where we need to understand how the SAP PPM is going to integrate with project system, the project structure available in project system, and the basics of planning. Okay, that I'll cover. I hope your question is answered.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so when we are going to understand the capability, let's say we are talking about here project system, PPM, CPM, but what are the capabilities we are having here in different modules? So just I will brief you about the different functionalities here. EPPM Enterprise Portfolio Project Management. So these are the three different modules here. First is a project system. Project system, here we are using for account assignment object. So whatever the cost you are incurring, that you can post cost revenue. Integration with other core modules. So project system, it's part of this core module since long time. So it's integrating with different modules here, and it will be used for manage project detail planning and execution. Now here, portfolio project management, it is having two subcomponent. One is a portfolio management, another is a project management. So this is the technical name, PPM, PFM. So whenever we are going to implement this component, we need to ensure that these two subcomponent are activated or not. So for portfolio management, this is a PPM and PFM. And here for project management is a PPM and PRO. Here, portfolio management will be used for managing your portfolios. Okay. Here are the portfolio structure. You can do the pre-investment analysis. You can have the financial and capacity planning, you will have review and simulation, and it's integrated with accounting. So here the accounting is your project system. Similarly, in project management, it will be used for resource planning, that is focusing on the resource planning. Here you will see the project structure, a role-based resource planning you can do, task and role-based cost and revenue rate you can define here, integration with accounting, and work confirmation through CADS, cross application timesheet. Here in the commercial project management, we are having three subcomponents. One is the workspace, which is being used to see the 360-degree view of your project. It will give you the entire data from the different views. Here you will be able to do the team planning, risk management, you can do activity assignment, status and review. Cost and revenue planning will be used for planning your initial cost, and a later stage you can transfer this cost to your account assignment object, which is your project system. Here we are having a detailed process of issue and change management also. So in any case, if any change management, if any change is coming due to some scope or time or some money cost wise, so you can manage it here in issue and change management. So here we are going to focus on portfolio and project management. One second, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes,
Hello.
please.
Yeah, there was just voice problem. It's all good.
Yeah. So here next, to understand the project life cycle. Okay, so here how it used to go, any kind of project life cycle, it is starting from your strategy, okay, and then idea and concept, and then it is going for project proposal, and then project planning, and then resource allocation and execution and monitoring. Here in this entire process, okay, the portfolio project management is going to cover from starting from here, okay, from idea to execution and monitoring. So here in a starting, you are defining the portfolio analysis, you are planning the corporate strategy. So here when it is coming idea and scope, so let's say you are already having your portfolio, and in the starting level, you need to submit some new requirement in the form of proposals. Okay, so here is the place where the proposals will be submitted. So in SAP, we are having two different options here. First is your innovation management, where you can generate idea, that is dedicatedly for your idea management. Okay, but if you want to go dedicatedly for portfolio project management itself, there also we are having one option to generate initiative. So that is also in the form of different object, but the similar kind of functionalities we are having here also. Okay, so once your idea and concept is approved, that yes, we are going for this. So next level we can go for the proposals. So proposals, here we are going in more elaborative way for the feasibility studies. Okay, and here is the place where we are calculating other success factor, NPV, ROI, and all these things, and then it is going for next level project planning. So in project planning, we'll go for detailed project planning, okay, where we can define the structure and all. And this structure we can replicate in the project management. And here is the place where we can assign the resources in portfolio project management. So here in PPM, the component project management is being used for resource assignment. But if you are focusing more on accounting perspective, then you can directly transfer it to project system. Okay. So how it is exactly? First, any idea or concept is coming, then it is going for project proposal. And then when it is coming after proposal, you will have a choice to move into project management, here PPM project or PS project. So if you are focusing on the resource planning more, in that case, you need to go to the PPM project. Or if you're just looking to have account assignment to post the cost, in that case, you can move to the project system. After PPM project also, you can move to the project system. So we are going to see entire process starting from idea and concept to project proposal, project planning, and how you can transfer it to project management, and then how you can transfer to project system. all the integration with different modules like SCM, internal order, okay, and EPC also. We'll see how we can manage through EPC, but it will be overview because we don't have EPC system here.
Okay, I have a
So here,
question here.
yeah,
Sorry, a question here. So, is there a clear boundary between project systems and this project management within PPM,
sorry.
or there are some overlaps?
We don't have overlap. Actually, in project system, we are starting the project 1 year once your proposal is ready. So the proposal, major part, initial part, we are managing it in portfolio management. So once your proposal is finished, okay, that is approved, then you are moving it to project system for initiation, okay, or you can move to portfolio project management project, which we are calling it as a project management itself, if you are focusing on the resource planning mode. So here in project management, we are having different type of resource planning, very elaborative. You can find your best resources based on the qualification, based on the location, based on the availability. We are having concept of resource planner there. So as a project manager, whatever the JD you need to have in the project, you can prepare JD and then you can send it this requirement to your resource manager. Resource manager will assign the resource, that is a soft booking, and then it will come to you. Once you are confirming, then it will become hard booking. So it's very elaborative, okay? And we are having phase approval process. So documentation and workflow is very nice there. So once it is having, so if you are, if next level, if you want to go for the cost incur and then how it is going for the settlement and capitalization. So we are having the option of project system project in further level or internal order. So that is the next level.
So Raghu, one question I had, say, for an example, we can integrate a portfolio item with project system, and other part is we can integrate project management to project system also. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So next is when we are going to understand strategy here. So first of all, we need to define the portfolio structure in the system. Okay. So that is the first phase of the cycle of this portfolio project management project. So in this, we are going to define the portfolio structure. So portfolio structure is basically having portfolio definition and its bucket. So if you see in this example, we are having capital project and which is having different buckets like renewable energy or fossil or nuclear energy, and fossils again is bifurcated in gas and further in another option. So here it's a product based, it's a fuel based. If you see, like here we are going with the type of energy, okay, and then we are going for with the fuel type of fuel. So here, whenever you are defining your portfolio structure, it's depend what strategy you are following. So here in this step, you need to define the portfolio buckets, multi-level portfolio hierarchies, alternative portfolio hierarchies, which will help you to see your project, your proposals in different dimensions. So that is the alternative portfolio hierarchies. Portfolio analytics, you can use your BI component, that is a BI portfolio analytics. SAP has given standard analytical queries and all these things, so we can check all this. Roll up of the values, so whatever the values you are getting on different bucket level, these values will be rolled up to next level.
And there is roll down as well. There is rolling down of values as well. Or
no,
it's just roll up.
In a standard system, we don't have distribution here in portfolio project management.
Right.
One second, please. Okay, next is when we are going further. So first thing here is strategy, where we are setting up our initial system, and then next is idea and concept. So basically here idea and concept, it's part of innovation management. There is a separate module in SAP, and it's a cloud-based module. So here the idea will be generated, and this idea will be shared with all the team members, stakeholders, and then they will start to vote on it, whether it will be beneficial for us or not. and here it will be finalized. Then if it is suitable for us, then the same idea will be sent for the project proposals. So here in idea management, you can collect and evaluate the idea. You can do the campaign, easy to use idea submission process, participation updates, a social collaboration for comments and discussions, community voting, and a reputation system. So this here I will show you in one in my upcoming sessions. I'll show you how you can analyze all these ideas. So for this, I don't have the system. Just I'll explain in my system how you can create idea and how you can process this. So here strategy we are defining in portfolio project management, and then this idea and concept is in innovation management, and rest of the phases will be in the portfolio project management only. So next is a project proposal. Here we based on the idea selection, we will go for creation of your project proposal. So here in SAP portfolio project management, we are having items, we are having initiatives. These are the two major objects which we are using for the same. So here in idea selection, we will assess the feasibility and technical and probability of commercial success. So SAP has given different provisions to analyze all these details in the form of review, hand over ideas to project proposals, integration with SAP PPM. So this innovation management is integrated with SAP PPM, success of ideas tracked through the complete life cycle, similarity analysis. So here in similarity analysis, for example, if you are the company event organizing company and you are having different events in pipelines, so what is the best suitable events for you? So you can have the analysis. Okay, you can review your similar kind of projects and you can finalize that this project is best suitable for you. So here is the place when we are going for the project proposal. Here in the project proposal, so here in the project proposal, this is my proposal which will have the different stages itself. So this stage we can define as per our business requirement. Okay, and here is the detailed description of your proposals. Okay, this is a ID, this is the name of the proposal, this is a type, what is the budget status. Okay, and as per your progress of transactions, the business transactions, you will progress in the system also. So here we are going with the concept of decision point and stage gates. So here decision support, on what basis we are supporting our decision. It's based on phases and gates process management. We are having spreadsheet like financial and capacity planning. We are having handout fact sheet and the project proposal. So these are some standard things to analyze your pre-investment. Here these are the objects which are available in the standard system. First is the NPV, net present value, expected commercial value, and ROI, return on investment. Financial and capacity planning we can do, and the same data we can transfer further to integrated objects also. So for example, if you want to move to the project system, you can transfer this financial data to project system. Here to support your proposals, we are having the options of questionnaires and the scoring model. So you can define your questionnaires in the system, and based on the selection of answer of different questions, system will calculate a weightage. So that is your total score, and here this total score will become a base to analyze a different projects. So if you are getting more score here in probability of technical success, it means it's a good project for you. So here business case in a project proposal, we are having questionnaires and a scoring model which is being used for risk analysis, commercial success, and total score. We are having option of inputting the automatic scoring calculation. Okay, that is based on the scoring model. Okay, next is project proposals. Here we are having scoring method. So here we were discussing the questionnaires, and similarly we are having scoring methods also. So in questionnaires you are selecting options, you are selecting the answers of different questions, but in just a second, please, just hold for a minute. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so here the questionnaires you are selecting manually, but the scoring model is calculating the values automatically by selecting these values. So you can consider the different fields from where you need to get this value here for further calculation. So this scoring model is also being used for risk assessment, probability of commercial success, technical feasibility, and you can define your own fields also here. Okay, you are having dashboard where you can analyze all the values in SAP Portfolio Project Management. Then further going forward, you will see all these different bubble chart available. It's based on the analytics in the system. So you'll see all these things in the system, and then once your proposal is ready, then you will transfer it to the project. Okay, so here is the place where you can transfer to PPM project or PS project. So once it is transferred, you will get this option here. Okay, so this is your project. You can see this is a project management, this is ID, and here you can write the details. Okay, and once it is approved, then you can transfer to. So here in the project planning, you can manage the project. Here you will see the project definition, the different phases. Okay, and to complete the different phases, you need to have the task. Okay, and you can manage all these tasks. You can schedule it. Here you will see in the Gantt chart. So in the same format, you will see in the Fury app also. Okay, and here you can manage this data in the tabular format. So project structuring and planning, it is in the form of phase, task, milestone, responsibilities, relationship, and delivered, and checklist item. Yeah. So when we are going to integrate your portfolio project management with PS, what will be exactly on what level this integration will happen? You will have defined strategy, identify opportunity. This is just taken here in next level in PPM. So let's say these are all your stage gates, your phases in PPM. So on a particular phase, you can replicate your project into the PS, and PS itself will have the different phases. So different phases you can consider as a different WBS element, which can be linked with your different available. Sorry, here this will be like that. Okay, so individual phase or decision point, this can be integrated with individual WBS element. So whatever the progress you are having on particular WBS element, this will appear here on this in this PPM system also. So here PPM system will be used by the higher management to take a decision, and project system is the place where your middle management and your end user is performing the transaction and getting the data for the further analytical purpose. Here the SAP Enterprise Project Connection, it will be used to integrate MSP and Primavera in your project system. Here we are having out of the box integration for SAP applications, PS and PPM. That is not basically directly available. It's out of the box. Next, resource allocation. So here we are having detailed approach of defining the GD in the form of qualification, available, requirement, availability, and here we are having the location, for which location we are executing this particular task. So based on that, we will have the total demand, and once we are assigning any resource, then we'll see the assigned efforts. Okay, and the remaining demands will appear here. So it's very detailed provisions we are having. We can distribute the demand in a period based on the role which we are creating in project management. So resource allocation, different type of reportings are available. So you see here we are having one role. Okay, this is my role available, and to this, this is the candidate which we have assigned directly. Okay, so you'll see this. Let's see P10 portfolio. Here it's a row. It should be role. So we will assign the resource to the role, and role will be assigned to the task. So that will be the steps here. And once it is assigned, then we can send a workflow to the individual resources that you have been assigned to this project, and whatever work is being finished by that user, he will complete it, he will confirm it in the form of CATS, cross application timesheet. So that is a different system. So here this portfolio project management is going to integrate with CATS. Here in execute and monitor project portfolio, you will see different type of reports available based on personalizable portfolio dashboard. You will see tracking of risk, cost, budget, schedule, and staffing. Okay, so this here only I have explained the basic functionalities, capabilities which we are having in the portfolio project management. So we will start this course from we will by taking one business case, and then we'll go for the portfolio management, and then project management, then integration with project system. In project system, we'll see basics life cycle, and then how you can manage your cost, how you can manage your revenues, okay, and then how you can confirm the cross application timesheet. We'll go for internal order also, how we can manage your internal order, details of SCM. Okay, so all these things will be explained here. So any question, please?
I believe the most important thing is that you share some assignments to be done, and then I practice that offline, and then we discuss those. I think so.
Yes,
that will be crucial.
Yeah. So I'll share. Sometimes I used to go in the sessions also. Let's say whatever the assignment I'm submitting, or the question which I'm getting, which we used to get in the certification, that I'm discussing in the in sessions directly. Okay, and apart from that, I'll give you assignment also separately.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a couple of questions, but I believe we need to wait till we jump into the detailed session, and we'll have our answers automatically.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much for your session.
So Raghu, I have one question before we leave. So you were saying about cross-application timesheet integration. Is it directly, CATs can be directly integrated to PPM, or it should come through project systems, then PPM?
See, to use the CATs, cross-application timesheet, we need to have some account assignment object. In PPM, we don't have any account assignment object. Okay, so we cannot directly post any cost to any object in the PPM. So we need to go via some object, which is account assignment object. So we are having options here. You can go with the internal order or to the project system. So when you are creating, if you are integrating with internal order, you can confirm your cross application timesheet through internal order, or if you are going with the project system, then project system will be in the picture. So PS will capture the cost here, but your confirming hours will be transferred to the portfolio project management.
Okay.
Anything else, please? Okay, so
all good, thanks.
Yeah, so let's close this now, and
this conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, I have logged in with GUI system, but you can directly log in to your Fury system to perform the transactions. So here is the Fury. I'm going here and go to more information. So first time it will take little time to load the data, but next time it will be fine. So here you can see the different groups here where we are having the apps. Okay, so here similarly we are having separate group for portfolio project management. I'll show you here. So here you will see the different project management office. how you can create a portfolio. This is a separate app available here. So this is your system. So here you can see the different scenarios which we have created in different trainings. Recently, we have conducted one training for Verizon, and here I have taken one scenario for Wipro Limited. It's very elaborative scenarios, or whatever scenarios you are having, we'll go with that. Whatever the questions, your current project questions you are having, you can discuss in the session. Okay, so this recorded session I'll share. I'll create separate batch on the app. Okay, you can access. Meanwhile, you can access through app only, but in coming days, the same access you will get with web also. So on your laptop or on desktop, you can check it. Okay.